Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Boy, what's going on, people? You know what time it is? Team Kop-Ish. It's preview time. And before anybody starts putting anything in the comments about what's just happened, we still got a final to play. That's right. On Saturday, it is Chelsea versus Liverpool, Liverpool versus Chelsea. It's a massive game. It's another trophy that's up for grabs. Let's do this thing. That's all I can say. Drift, what's going on, bro?
Yeah, what's going on?
Why you look so deflated, bro?
No, I'm not deflated. I'm just tired, bro. Just like you, obviously, was talking behind the scenes. Like, it's been a long day in it, so I'm just exhausted. Like, I hear that. I'm actually. Obviously, this is the only time that we could squeeze in a preview for the game. So let's go. Let's go.
Indeed. So, first things first. Actually, one thing I will say, if I'm not mistaken, Chelsea did win tonight. I think Lukaku got a goal, Mason Mount, somebody else.
Convincing win. Very convincing.
Yeah, but again, Leeds went down to 10 men. So obviously they're going to be happy going into the game against us with a victory. The one bad news though, from Chelsea, and it's kind of mad how Fabinho got injured obviously in the game last night. Kopish got injured and it was a bad injury. Hence why Dan James got a red card.
There's a couple man on a suicide mission.
It was a really bad
Dan James and my man, the left back or the right back, can't remember his name.
What,
yeah.
Alien,
yeah, that's it, yeah. That man on some suicide mission to get Leeds relegated, swear down.
Yeah,
do you know how livid I would be if two of my best players got deliberate, and I don't mean deliberate like they wanted to be set up, but the tackle was so raggo. What else did they think was gonna come of the tackle? Like, they've just totally lost their head. It's a shame that Leeds have gone still. It's actually a shame they're gone. It's I'm actually really annoyed as well because I love KG and it means he can't even be part of the show next season. That's actually fucked.
Well, let's not. I don't know. I mean, they did lose tonight. It's bad for them. I can't front.
Leeds are gone. But we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Obviously, that's a big talking point for tomorrow. But now, going back to the game as well. Obviously, for this Saturday, it's a massive game for both teams. In it, listen, like Chelsea obviously have underperformed this season. Definitely, when you think about the money that they invested, Liverpool obviously. People would love to trade places with us. Let's not get it twisted. Like, yes, Man City won tonight, and it doesn't look likely that we're going to win the league. But, you know, we'll see what happens until the rest of this. Well, there's 2 games left in it. There's 2 games left in it. All we can do right now is hope. That's all you can really do, realistically, because they thumped up the thingy tonight. Do you know what I mean? They absolutely buried them. So they answered that emphatically. But that's a different
Sir, who are you talking about? I was just seeing what people were saying in the comments. Were you talking about Chelsea beating Leeds, sir?
No, I was talking about Chelsea beating Leeds, and then obviously I was saying we got a big game, and not only that, I think people are probably going to be a little bit deflated, obviously seeing the result from Man City. So some people might feel like, this game. Obviously, it's a big trophy. It's the FA Cup, innit? It's a different competition. Do you know what I mean?
Only people who were deflated watching that Man City game are the people who kept deluding themselves.
Well, it's not even that. People are allowed to have hope, though, bro. People are allowed to have hope.
No, you're allowed to have hope, but that's why I said common sense should always prevail.
Yeah, but if you don't hope with anything in life, then boy, that's what I can say, innit? There's sometimes you gotta have the hope. Yeah. Whether it happens or not is another story.
Common sense is always it's better to run with common sense than.
Bruv, if common sense was always a factor in football, we should never won the Champions League final 2005. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's exceptions to every rule.
And what about the 18-19 final when we played horrible in the Champions League?
But that's different because we're a better team than Tottenham, so that's different.
But there's many a times football don't always work out. You know that, because if that was the case and common sense prevails, that means everybody should win an accumulator, bro. I can't even lie. Everybody should be able to be like, that's just common sense, bro.
Now you're spreading it too far and wide. Man City playing their last 3 or 4 games against the opposition they had was never dropping points. That was just common sense. But
Okay.
It's all right.
Yeah,
People
okay.
live in hope. I don't
Bro,
have a
if
problem.
that's what you think, innit? That's what you think, innit? But anyway, as I said
It's
before,
turning out to be true, bro. It's not what I think.
well,
It is what
bro,
it is,
all
bro.
I'm saying is, I really hope for your sake nothing happens between now and the next 2 games.
Ah,
I
come
really
on, bro.
do.
Please drop me
No,
out
I
of all
really
this,
do,
bro.
bro. Because you're saying it's common sense, innit? That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
I'll leave that one there.
yeah. Drop
Again,
me out, bro.
do you know what I mean? We moved though. Again, we're not even supposed to be talking about Premier League. That's why I was like, let's try and move on from that, innit?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say Kovacic. You mentioned Kovacic. It'll be
Yeah.
all right, you know. To be honest, the talk was it's just bruising. He just lived out the game through bruising. It doesn't
That
look
look
like it's
bad,
anything. It doesn't look like it's anything that will like, you know. I reckon a couple of days and it'll be all right. You know, I reckon he'll play the final.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not too sure because his injury did look kind of bad. If it's bruising, fair enough. But remember, you can still have severe bruising where the swelling doesn't even go down in time. Obviously, they're icy and whatever. But one
Yeah,
thing I will say is,
maybe.
if
He
he
played.
doesn't,
He played on for 5 minutes and then just put. Nah. Do you know what? I think the bruising will go down personally.
but remember, and another thing as well, and I'm not even trying to like jinx it. This is just me being real. You could have so much bruising to the point where the bruising is so high you can't even see if you've got ligament damage. You have to wait for the swelling to go down, and that's another thing. Because if I give you another example, Laporte tonight. Accidental injury. Raheem Jimenez actually fell into his knee. Laporte tried to play on for a bit and he did. Laporte had to come off. And obviously, Laporte's had problems with his knees, like in the 18-19 season. So this is what I'm saying. It's so hard to predict. We can sit there and say like swelling or whatever, but you have to wait for that to go down to really see.
Yeah.
Injuries,
Fair enough.
You know
Although
I
I would say I think ankle injuries are a little bit easier to deal with than knee injuries. The knee seems to be the worst injury you can have in football.
I don't know. Ankle could be quite bad though, you know, bro. I can't lie.
No, I know it can, but like if someone said to me you're gonna get an ankle injury or a knee injury, I'd take the ankle injury. I can't lie. You see the knee's delicate, bro.
No,
the knee
of course
is hella delicate,
I
bro.
hear you. I'm telling you, I've had a fair share of ankle injuries, and I can't even lie, bro. Yeah, it's peak. It's actually peak.
They all hurt. Yeah, obviously they all hurt.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah,
but
Achilles,
we'll see in it. We'll
Achilles.
see. If he's missing, I can't lie. Even the score, we've got Fabinho out, which is a big blow to us. Kovacic is a big blow to Chelsea. So if he is out, it just evens things up a little bit. Do you know what I mean? In midfield.
No, indeed. Well, listen. Obviously, going talking about Saturday now. It's a massive game for Liverpool because we set out the season with goals in mind, and those goals was to compete in every trophy. Now, as years have gone by, we've never really done well in the cups at all. We just haven't. If there's one thing we can sit there and say about Jurgen Klopp over the years is that in the cup competitions like the FA Cup and the Carling Cup, we don't normally do that much. Well, for the first time, obviously, Klopp's won that Carling Cup. He's finally got over the hurdle with that. Going into the FA Cup now, do you think he'll treat this like it's a Champions League final, actually? We'll get into starting lineup a bit later, but you see his mentality. Obviously, he's going to go out to want to win, yeah? But are you even ever so slightly worried that he might do one little thing that you think that don't make no sense because he's thinking about Real Madrid? Or do you think he's just going to go 2-0 for this game?
Oh, 100%. It'll be the dumbest thing in the world if we think about Real Madrid. It'll be the dumbest thing in the world. Like, for me personally, with the Real Madrid game being such a 50-50 because of their heritage, like, even though we're a better team than them, they just don't lose finals, which is a thing that worries me about being in the final with them. So that game means nothing right now. Like, literally, it doesn't mean nothing. And there's 2 weeks between now and then to maybe give people a break and all that kind of stuff. Because in the league, again, there's no point us even talking about it because we're going to start arguing again. I'm playing kids and squad players in the league in the last 2 league games. Like, I'm saving everybody's energy for the Champions League final. Maybe bring people on to keep some rhythm in the legs and stuff.
But I would say you do that if, for example, Man City win their next game, because then obviously you can't win it then, innit? Because I think they need to lose. No, what is it? Because they're 3 points ahead, but they're superior goal difference.
Matt,
So
let me just give you an example.
No. But I'm just saying that even if we just dumb it down, I would say if they win and we know then no, like obviously it can't happen. That's when you do that. But let's say, for example,
I think we played Southampton before. Who played first, them or us? Actually, it's them. Yeah, we played Southampton.
It'll be them. Yeah, it'll be them.
Yeah.
Because the another reason being, and it's not even to have a dig yet, it's more about, as you were saying about, because there's a fine line of like resting players and then making sure people are like in tune and in form and just keeping that momentum. So me personally, I would say like, yeah, if it's a case of we go into that game and we know at that point the league is done, that's when I would say you rest a few, but maybe bring them on for a couple of minutes just to make sure that they're still cooking, they're still nice. Because sometimes what you don't want to do, which I think is a bad thing to do, is that, say for example, you rest like 5 or 6 players, then they're just expected to come into a final and play absolutely amazing. That can sometimes go against you. It's kind of, do you know what I mean? It can be a bit weird like that.
Yeah, but bro, right now Real Madrid are doing that exact thing. They're resting all their big players and just giving them 20 minutes here or there.
Well,
so they're fresh for the final, bro.
The only person that didn't play in the Madrid derby for any minutes was Benzema. He's the only one. So you see, like Vinicius and them,
bro, they're doing the rotation thing, innit? They're just doing 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. They're not like all like Camavinga started one of his first games for God knows. Like Ancelotti's making sure he keeps their
Klopp
team
made
rested,
changes
bro.
though. Remember, even in the last, remember in one of the, I'm trying to remember which game it was. Do you remember when Klopp made about 5 changes? It might have been
it was a Newcastle game. Yeah.
So again, like I think he will make changes. It's not like he's just gonna go, you know what, like I'm just gonna play these plays, even though at this point maybe, you know, it all depends on. For me, it all depends on the City game. All jokes aside, it actually depends on them. No, it actually does, and how you go forward in terms of that Premier League game.
Like I said, I respect anyone else's opinion or optimism. I'm just saying, drop me out. Like, don't involve me in a conversation that's absolutely fine. That's going to say we can still win the league. I'm just saying, if you feel that way, you're completely entitled to feel that way. I'm just saying, drop me out of it. So from my point of view, I'm going completely weak teams against Southampton and Wolves, and maybe just bringing on some of the key players for 30 minutes here or there kind of thing, like just to keep, like I said, keep people warm and keep people a little bit in the rhythm. But that Fabinho injury should have been a reminder to everybody that we can lose key players. And when you're playing games that are pointless, there's no point losing key players for no reason. So the FA Cup, of course, we go completely full all out. And then after that, we rest. So full team, no worrying about players, tiredness, nothing. The FA Cup final, full team. It's actually the only trophy out of the two that has a higher chance of us winning it. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, if we're doing
all out,
what's more likely to happen, then obviously. But here's the thing though, one thing I will always say, yes, that's more likely to happen. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. Like, bro, I'm gonna be real, and I'm not even trying to be funny, but the Champions League game against Barcelona when they were 4-0 up, bruv, I'm not gonna lie, we had conversations. Me and you had conversations. And we practically said, come on, man, 4-0 down. And we're supposed to turn this around. That, you know, we're not saying it was impossible. We didn't say it was possible, but we're like, what's the likelihood that's going to happen? And this is one thing I will say. Maybe it's different because that's like a one-off game, innit? It's a one-off game. Whereas this is one of the things. Anfield, bro. No, but bro, 4-0. We got pumped at the Nou Camp when we should have.
Yeah. That was an anomaly, though, isn't it?
Was it 3 or 4, sir? Was it 3 or 4 they scored?
It was 3. It was
3. What am I saying? 4. Yeah, sorry, it's 3. We're 3-0 down. So I said 4. Apologies. So we're 3-0 down. And I'm going to be real, bro. I was like, I don't even know how we're going to score.
Oh, yeah, of course. That was...
Because remember, this is Messi still at Barcelona. And we're just thinking, it's not like we can't score. It's more about, can we stop Messi from scoring? So it's one of them things where it's like, bro, football's crazy. Now, I'm not trying to change your opinion. I'm just saying, I think everyone, as you said, has a right to believe or not believe, because football is crazy. And if there's one thing you should learn in football, sometimes things don't always go the way they're expected to. Am I lying when I say that, Jiff? Like, all jokes aside, football can be the maddest game ever, bro, because sometimes you think to yourself, but how did that happen? Like, how were like this team beating, for example, Man United, when Man United had whoever had to play, and the team is like, let's say it's Norwich. Norwich pump up Man United 3-0. I'm just giving you an example. You'll sit there and go, this don't make no damn sense. You put that in your accumulator and you're thinking, this is just stupid. This is absolutely stupid. Bro, football's crazy. You know this. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, football has crazy exceptions that pop up every now and again, 100%. But generally speaking, football does what it's meant to do. So, of course, there's always crazy stuff, but football can do football normally does what it does. That's the reason why Man City have won 4 leagues in 5 years.
No, agreed.
Because football does what it does, bro. So yeah, I'm going all out for this FA Cup game, and I don't care about the league anymore. League's gone.
Fair enough. That's your opinion. I have a different, but we won't get into that again. All right, then moving on to Chelsea. Yeah. So we start off with them before we even get into our team lineup, bro. So a lot of people have said like Kante might be back here, and if he's back, it does change a lot because as things stand, Kopish is going to be out. If there's danger, man, bro, that you're worried about, let's say you could pick 3 players who you're just worried about or that could turn up on the day. Which 3 players would they be and why?
Rudiger, because he's the only one in their back 3 that's got the pace to be able to deal with us. So if he has a good game, it will definitely help to stifle what we do. And in a back 3, he's allowed to be a bit more like adventurous and raggo and run out and do all that madness that he does. So Rudiger's 100% one of the players that can stifle us from them. Mason Mount, because as much as some people don't rate him, he's definitely their better goal threat for midfield. So if he keeps on making good runs and that kind of stuff, then he's very dangerous in that way. So Mason Mount, definitely. And it's kind of weird because I want to say Lukaku because I just feel a player of his quality, as dead as he's been all season, is just capable of a random moment. And it's just so Liverpool to let him have the moment against us. So there's a part of me that's just like, this guy better not have a good game, you know? Like, he better not. But if I'm going to be completely honest with you, bro, I'm just going with history. Pulisic. Bro, every time we play Chelsea, Pulisic turns up and has a great game. Or scores a goal or does something, bro. Every time we play Chelsea, Pulisic does something, bro.
He was on my radar as well, and I hate to say it, but
is he trying to impress Klopp? Is it because
for some strange reason
Klopp wanted him and all that?
He turns into prime Hazard every time he plays us, you know. Like, I'm not joking. It actually gets. You see, all jokes aside, even Eden Hazard, like, it's so mad because Hazard, obviously, amazing player when he was actually on it and could be bothered, and when he was fit. Let me just say, when he was fit, yeah, Hazard when he was fit at Chelsea, and there'll be times when throughout a season, Hazard will go for a spell where he's not doing that much. But whenever he played against Liverpool, oh my gosh, bro, this man turned into prime Dino, prime Neymar. Bro, I used to be like, why? Like, why is it every time you play us, you want to show out, but you won't turn up against City, you won't turn up against Man United, you always turn up against Arsenal because they're easy. Sorry, Arsenal fans.
No, but bro, you're talking about a player that was world class, though.
No,
Pulisic hasn't even got a good Chelsea career, but he still always turns up against us, bro.
I hear you, but normally, if you had to pick out over the history, like last how many years, it used to be Eden, and now it kind of is like that kind of Pulisic. But you're right, I agree with you. Rudiger's definitely one because Rudiger's fast enough that in that back 3 he's allowed to do what he needs to do, and that's help out and cover. The other person I would say. Do you know what worries me a little bit? I can't have him front. And I don't even want to give him too much credit, but I can't sleep also on Reece James as well, you know. Because
I was just going to say, they've actually got danger from quite a lot of areas of the field. Because as some people have said, Havertz can pop up with a goal at any time for them. He's dangerous. Reece James is a very good deliverer of the cross, so we got to make sure we don't give him the space to do it. Because you know what we like to do? We like to let people cross, innit? That's what we do. We let teams cross the ball. Yeah. The one thing you can't let Reece James do is cross because he's a brilliant crosser of the ball. So, yeah, they've got a lot of danger from everywhere. And like always, a little bit of form before they play us is what it is. They were terrible before, but now they've won a couple games. They're picking up a little bit of form. It's just always how it goes, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
No, I mean, to be fair, Wolves got a draw against them the other day, but yeah, I don't know, bro. It's a dangerous game, innit? Here's the mad thing. Whenever you're in a cup final, there's one reason why you don't want to play a big team in a cup final. It's just because if they turn up, they have the capability to beat you. If you've got one of the lesser teams, and I mean this with no disrespect, if you've got a Burnley in the final, or if you've got like one of those type of teams, say one of them teams miraculously makes the final, you know they've got to play out of their skin to beat you. So you're like, what's the chances of them being able to do that for 90 minutes? But when you're playing a good team, they've just got to have 20 minutes in the game where they're good and they can beat you, bro.
I'm glad you said that. You are right. But also, again, I will remind you, wasn't it West Ham that gave us trouble that time in the FA Cup? Was it West Ham?
It was, yeah, when we had to go to
penalties, right? Bro, West Ham again. Bruv, Zamora and them, man. Harewood. Marlon Harewood.
We were really bad on the day, though. If Gerrard didn't score the goals that he did, we were bad on the day.
Well, this is what I was going to say. So even though what you're saying is true, more times than not, the lesser team has to really play out of their skin. So it kind of works both ways, like because I find that the lesser team normally do. And you want to know what's so mad in finals? Just recently anyway. It's very rare for someone to get absolutely smashed in a final. Like I'm talking a peppering 3-0, whatever. Because what it is that nerves kick in, there's excitement, there's so much going on. The game against City, I know it wasn't the final, even the semi-final, yeah. We thought we were like 3-0, this is easy. And look what happened. It got kind of squeaky bum a bit, innit? Like we had to worry a bit, right? You look at all the finals over the years, no one's really been like destroyed. It normally goes to extra time, you know. I can't even front. Or penalties. Like, I don't know. Do you agree with that? Or do you think, nah, do you know what? There's a couple of times when I think that team got absolutely like butchered.
Well, it depends, innit? I remember Man City absolutely walked a game. I can't remember who they played.
Hold on, Drift. Remember Leicester beat Man City as well in the final as well, you know? Remember that?
Yeah. No, but last season Leicester are actually good though.
But really and truly, Man City should have won that game.
No, it was against Chelsea, bro. Leicester beat Chelsea. It wasn't Man City.
Was it Leicester beat Chelsea or Leicester Man City?
It was Chelsea. It wasn't Man City. It was Chelsea.
Why did I think it was Man City? But anyway, either or.
It was 1-0. Yeah, it was 1-0 Leicester.
Yeah. Leicester should know. Oh, yeah, because did Chelsea beat Man City along the way, was it? I'm trying to really remember. Leicester beat Chelsea. Yeah, they did. But there's a
Watford,
ones.
yeah. It was Man City, Watford, yeah. They absolutely walked that game. Bloody hell.
Bro, there's some really...
But you're right. If there's two big teams playing against each other, it can be a little bit tentative and whatnot, but...
Yeah. All right, big up Rams. Rams was like, it's been a long day, innit, man? You're damn right it's been a long day, bro. You know what that man started. Oh, yeah, listen. But yeah, no, all right then. So moving on. All right, cool. If we're worried about those danger men for Chelsea, we're gonna have to get into the starting lineup now. Because the starting lineup is where it counts. The starting lineup is where Klopp sets out that stall. We see that team news, and automatically from jump, if we see one mistake, we're literally I can already see us going, why is he doing that? So, all right, let's get into the starting lineup. Welcome to the show, Cal.
What's going on?
Goalkeeper picks himself. We don't even need to deliberate about that, right?
That depends. Our other goalkeeper is a great cup goalkeeper still.
Drift?
Nah, Klopp's already said that Alisson's got this domestic one.
Yeah. It's FA Cup time, not Carling thing. But
that's why I played the.
I know, Carl. We gotta respect Kelleher for that performance.
No. I know, but this is FA Cup time. We like. I like Kelleher, but this is Ali's thing.
Klopp already said this is Alisson's one.
Yeah. All right then.
You went a little bit robot-y there, Carl. Still.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, sorry. You didn't hear me now.
Yeah. You kind of glitched for a bit, I think, internet wise. All right, cool. So right back. Who you not picking for right back? Kind of picks himself, right? Or is there gonna be some mad debate about why the best right back in the world shouldn't be playing, or one of the best?
No, there's no debate, but there is a little part of me that's thinking it wouldn't be the worst decision in the world to play Joey, but I would go with Trent.
Has to be Trent. You, Cal? Who are you picking?
No, Trent.
Okay. All right, this is where it gets really techie now. What centre-back partnership are you going for? Drift, I'll start with you first. Who are you picking for your centre-back partnership, bro?
Ibu and Verge.
Next question to you again, Drift. Who do you think he's going to play?
Matip and Verge.
All right. Cal, same question to you, bro. Who are you picking for a partnership at the back?
Matip and Virgil.
But who do you actually think he's going to play? Or do you think he's going to play?
I think he'll go Matip and Virgil.
Okay.
Sure.
Me personally, I would like to see Virgil and Ibu, but I think he's going to go Virgil or Matip. That's what I think he'll do. I think Ibu misses out.
For me, the reason I'd go with Matip over Virgil in this game is because I don't think Lukaku's going to start. So where I think they'll start Havertz, and Havertz is more intelligent with his movement, even though he's not as powerful and as strong as Lukaku. I think I'd rather go for Matip's intelligence as opposed to Ibu's ruggedness and aggression, etc.
Let me throw this in there. They're very good at set pieces, both of them. But if you'd say this season, it looks like Ibu kind of maybe just ever so slightly edges it. But then you could also counter that with Matip and the progressive passing. So the progressive like dribbling from the back, taking the ball out, yeah, and potentially taking a man on, opening up space. What do you think is more? Let me ask you both actually. Do you think we need Matip's, what can I say, commanding from the back and running with the ball out from the back? Or do you think we need Ibu's danger from set pieces? So, Drift, I'll start with you on this one.
Well, you know what? You lot might have a go at me for saying this because I know you shouldn't get sentimental when it comes to winning trophies. But I actually believe after both of them having sensational seasons individually, they both deserve to play a final. And I would rather go with Matip's experience in the Champions League final, which is why I'd play Ibu in the FA Cup final.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say drop
No, I'd be like, he's on that drifty pack. I need some of that. I need some of that drifty
and like
pack,
I said, I know you lot might think I'm being sentimental when you've got to maybe not be sentimental, but I do believe they both deserve to start a final because of how well they've both been. I do. And I think Ibu, I think Ibu does deserve to start a final when it would be the Chelsea one because it's the least important of the two. And he has no Champions League final experience, whereas Matip does. And Matip's intelligence will be needed for Benzema's movement. So I would play Ibu for this game for that reason. I also believe that Lukaku will start. I actually think Cal might be a little bit wrong there because the last two games, it looks like Lukaku found in a bit of form. I think he'll start Lukaku in this game, you know.
Over Havertz.
Yeah, I think Havertz will play as well. I think he'll play them both. Yeah, I think he'll play them both.
Well, here's the thing: you don't want to. Sorry, Carl. Go on.
No,
I was gonna say. Oh, no, go.
Okay.
It's because you're glitching a bit. You're glitching a little bit.
To you.
You're glitching ever so slightly. You're glitching. So when I think you stopped, you didn't stop there.
All right.
You glitched ever so slightly.
Am I good now? Am I right at the moment?
Yeah.
I'm delayed actually. I think I'm delayed.
By like half a second right now. It's like half a second.
Okay. Well, what I was gonna say, I would play Ibu in the Champions League final. Even though I agree with Benzema's intelligent movement, Vinicius needs to be stopped.
This is what I'm gonna say.
Ibu's the man.
Yeah, I hear that.
That high line.
Ibu's the man to do that.
Yeah, we should. And again, I don't even want to go too much about the Real Madrid game. That's another thing. But you're right because I was already thinking like. If there's ever a point in that game where we're playing halfway line football and they manage to like get the ball to Vinicius and he isolates Trent and say he gets past Trent, I'm not gonna lie, you kind of want Ibu running back rather than Matip, bruv. It's not even a debate.
I hear that. I mean? Yeah. You lot make a lot of sense on that. I can't lie.
But both. I understand both points because Matip does have that Champions League experience, whereas Ibu doesn't, and it does make me wonder. Like, if it is a Lukaku thing, let's say Lukaku does play, I actually think Ibu can deal with him better than Matip. Maybe even though Matip is smarter, Matip he's more savvy with it. I just feel like Ibu can match him stride for stride pretty much. And won't be phased. Like he likes that physical battle. So yeah, it's
maybe maybe it actually might have to be a Joey G thing in the final, you know.
What in Champions League final?
In the obviously we'll chop that up close to the time, but it really might have to be a Joey G.
Do you know what? I understand it, but I can't lie to you. There's no way we're dropping Trent in a Champions League final. That's ludicrous. Even though,
but Drift, I'm fully on board with that.
You man. Listen, I understand it, but we can't drop our future captain in a Champions League final.
Look, I might have to go Trent in midfield.
We can't do that in a one-off game against Madrid.
No. I'm just being stupid.
Now we're not. Now there's a signal block still.
No, I'm just being stupid. I'm tired.
Trent opened up that game, bro. Even though he'll that's why I feel like Ibu will start that game. And Matip will play.
I was just making a joke after Trent yesterday where he pretty much did play midfield against Aston Villa.
that is kind of true. That is kind of true. All right then. So left back people, what are we saying for left back? Cal, start with you. Who are you picking for left back, bro?
the player who won't get played. we know he ain't getting played. He just played 90 minutes. He ain't playing. Robbo wasn't even on the bench. He ain't playing. But I'd go with Tsimikas.
You go. All right, Jiff, who would you start?
Tsimikas.
And there's no point me asking you both who do you think will start. You already know the answer to that, innit?
It will be Robbo.
The fact that Robbo wasn't in the squad.
Yeah, I'm saving Robbo for the Champions League. I think he needs a rest.
Do you know what? I agree with you both. I think Tsimikas should be starting this game. I don't think Tsimikas will start, and he will pick Robbo. The fact that Robbo wasn't even on the bench, and even if he was, he didn't play no minutes. That kind of is a clear indication for me that Tsimikas will be Robbo will be starting this game. So, yeah, Robbo's been looking a bit leggy for real.
Having a week off might make him might mean he is quite fresh though, because Robbo is he's a G like that, isn't it? So a week off might have been good for him. He might actually be all right for the game. It's good he's tired. Why I would play him? Why I play Tsimikas? So
I hear you. All right then. So that moves us on to arguably maybe the hardest part on the pitch. Maybe we'll have to wait and see. In fact, no.
Kind of speaks for itself, bro.
Well, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's easy.
It kind of does, really. I just remembered, Flacco. There's no Flacco, so are we kind of all in universal agreement that it's Henderson, Naby, and Thiago?
100%.
Huh? Oh, what?
Henderson, Thiago, and Ox, 100%. There's no other option.
Okay.
If Ox starts this game, do you know? In fact, I'm not even going to say it because I know Klopp probably watching.
I think Drift means he's just. I think Drift's talking about Oxtail, blood. It don't make no sense right now.
No, I was going to say if Ox starts, I'll bick it, but I don't want to. Just my luck, like Bear Man will get food poisoning.
Hey, could you imagine though if he actually starts? Man ain't been in the match day squad for about a month, and Klopp's just like, we'll just play him and see what happens.
Obviously, I'm gonna wind up. But is Naby all right though?
I haven't heard anything, so I think he's good. There's been no news saying he got
hot. That's what I'm hearing now.
Is that what happened? His balls were hot. Is that what it was?
My balls were hot.
Derek Listener, my balls were hot.
He went down clutching his groin twice. That's not a good look. So like, I hope he's all right. Anyway.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, sorry guys. Yeah. All jokes aside, should Ox even be in the conversation here or not?
Nah. If Naby was, God forbid, Naby's injured, I'd actually play Milner.
So would I. Or Curtis Jones.
Nah, it's a cup final. I'm going Milner. I know people don't like Henderson and Milner at the same time, and I do understand. But you got to go with know-how in a cup final.
Do you know what?
You have to go with know-how in a cup final.
That midfield of Henderson. I don't know how it works, but Milner, Henderson, and Naby Keita actually work. I don't know how, but it actually works.
Yeah, we've had some of our best results this season with those three players.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. Do you know what?
Not to jinx it, touch wood. Shout out to Chris Brack. Naby and Hendo, when they started the game together, haven't lost this season.
I know. I didn't want you to say that. I'm not going to front. Do you know why? Because I wanted us to win the game and then bring that up.
Oh, Matt, we're not doing this whole peeing in the wind thing, man. If it's to be, it's to be, man.
I mean, I didn't go for a leak, bruv. You did. I didn't do anything. That was you. It's you. But
no, so hold on a minute. Say Naby can't play. Let's just be serious for a minute. If Naby can't play in a cup final, do you not think that Milner's know-how is more important than Curtis Jones?
100%. No, all jokes aside.
Like Curtis Jones has been fluctuating with his performances. It's not about talent. This is about how he's been form-wise for the last however many times he's played. And he's been fluctuating with his performances. Milner has never given us below like a 6 or a 7 all season. He ain't had a bad game. It might have been amazing, but he hasn't actually had a bad game. I'm being serious. I'm going with know-how. I'm going with the chance that if we get a penalty, he's the best person you want to take that penalty as well. And I'm just going for more leaders on the pitch to get the job done. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm going Milner. I know Henderson and Milner together, it ain't great. But I think Henderson being in the number 6 makes things a little different because that means Milner's advanced. I've got Henderson and Thiago sitting and Milner just allowed to run around. And Milner's good at that, when he's just allowed to just run around, do you know what I mean? And be a bit free with it. So,
yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, go on, Carl. Go on, Carl.
So here's the thing, though, and this is where it's a bit mad. Milner is good, what you're saying, Drift, but Milner also gives away a lot of fouls, which can really hurt us in a game like this, because Chelsea are good from set pieces as well, especially if Rudiger's going to play. Rudiger's very good from set pieces. Thiago Silva's very good. Milner, and again, with penalties as well, that's the reason why I wouldn't start Milner, because if the game looks like it's going to penalties, I'm going to be real. Milner right now, he ain't playing 120 minutes against Chelsea. He's got to come off the bench, and then we've got to
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
So
would be a madness on the body, bro. It would be a
Yeah.
it would be a madness.
No, you're right.
body.
You're right. So that's why we got to hope that Naby is obviously fit. And if we need to bring him on, we bring him on. Because I agree, if we are forced to start him, I'm not gonna lie to you, we're in a bit of bother. If we see a starting lineup of Jordan Henderson, Milner, and Thiago, it's not a good midfield. It's just that it lacks a lot of dynamism. As you said, Milner can't play the 120 or he will struggle. And you kind of feel like we might get overrun, especially if Mr. Alienhead looks like he might play. And I'm not going to put it past him either, because it seems like Mr. Alienhead might just play. So,
did you see what Rams just said?
What did Ram say? 120.
What did Ram say?
Man said 100.
He said, man, just on the gas in there, yeah.
Oh my days.
Milner might need that epidural, blood. I can't even lie. Man said there's too much pain.
Are you lot underestimating Captain Rabini? You know, I swear down.
No, I'm not Drift, but Chelsea can go, bro. Chelsea can go. Like 120 minutes for Milner would be a madness on him.
I'm going to be honest with you. If Milner is playing 120, but in the more advanced 8 role out of all the midfield, I don't actually think 120 would be a problem for Milner.
No,
but like this, you can kind of
Drift, because he's expected to close down play higher up the pitch, bro. That's a mad.
Yeah, but Milner is actually pretty good at doing that, Cal. He gets wide crosses and good cross. Like, he's actually pretty good at doing that, bro.
I'm talking about the other way, though, bro. I'm talking about when he has to press them, man, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
The press. No, but maybe not the pressing thing. I get that.
A lot of man just run past him still. Like,
all right, let me ask you a little quick question then.
Yeah.
And again, we're only talking about this season before everybody thinks I'm being shady, because Curtis is my guy. You lot know that already. But I just don't think his form is good enough to play in a cup final. And I think this is the reason why Shermany and Gravenberch is actually a priority now, because we've lost Flacco and all of a sudden we're umming and ahhing about what to do in midfield, which shows our midfield is good, but maybe it's not quite as good as we thought it was, because we're really umming and ahhing now. We've lost Flacco and all of a sudden we're down to Milner or Curtis, which doesn't seem to be going well with anybody's flavor right now. Now it's like it's blackberry. Which one of you lot said you don't like the blackcurrant for the jam? Like right now it's like a blackcurrant thing, isn't it? Like, so.
All
right, throwing a curveball here. Could we go Bobby in the 10? 4-2-3-1.
I was just about to say that, Cal.
See, I think Klopp will do that if we're chasing the game.
So I just saw what Lewis did.
I think we got the guy just to say if and when we lose, I'll be on an episode of the Pro Panel Show with a knee injury. Man will be like Stone Cold with the knee braces on.
Yeah.
Madness. But all right then. So yeah, I agree with that though. It's one of them things where if we're chasing the game again, you can see Klopp going to the 2 midfield, and then either going 4-2-4 or 4-2-3 when I'm putting Firmino behind whichever strikers are left.
All right, let me ask you another question. And again, you shouldn't do a Guardiola and start just doing stupid things in a cup final because that's how you lose. No, but if we're going on form based over the fact that he hasn't played any football, Bobby hasn't played any football, but hopefully he'll be on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
What if we go 4-2-3-1, but you play Mane in the 10 and you play Jota up front?
No. Because as things stand right now, if you had to if you had to make a decision, who would you say there's a chance 88th minute? Who do you think's more likely to score out of all of our forwards right now as things stand?
88th minute is Origi. So you've got Bobby and Origi on the bench.
No. I'm just saying. All right. Let me make it a bit easier.
Like,
Mane.
Mane's the inform guy right
I was going to say it's Mane. You don't want to take
Mane, yeah.
What's that?
I want Mane backing up Thiago Silva like juvenile, bro. I need to see him doing like, bro. Mane's got to start through the middle still.
But the only reason I say it, and I never said it because I think that he should.
We got to do the front three, guys. Was you going to go into that drift? Because we're going to.
Well, no. What I was going to say is the only reason I was saying to play Mane in a 10 wasn't because I think it's a good idea. I'm just thinking Bobby missing for about 3 or 4 weeks now and coming in cold. It's kind of what we did to him in the Champions League final when it didn't work. Do you know what I mean? Like it didn't work. Maybe it's an impact sub off the bench. It could work for 20 minutes. I think the Champions League final showed it's not a good idea to start him in a game when he's been out for a month with an injury. So that is the reason why I'm thinking. I don't think Mane in the number 10 is a brilliant idea, but he's the informed player who's the most flexible out of all of our players.
Yeah, I hear you. Carl, look what you started.
Shout out to Juvenile with the pretty much one hit that he had, but yeah.
Trust me. All right then.
Yeah, so do you get what I'm saying? I'm not saying Mane in the number 10 is a brilliant idea, but he's the most flexible of our players. He's the most adaptable.
I say if we're chasing the game, you're basically saying if we needed to really chase the game, say we was a goal down and there was like 15 minutes left, you're saying it's probably best to try and keep as many forwards on as you can, and just maybe move one of them to the number 10, and that number 10 for you.
I was actually thinking from the beginning, but what you're saying is a good idea. But what you're saying is a good idea.
Yeah. No, the reason why I disagree with you from the beginning is only because you're changing a lot then in terms of, because you're then asking Sadio Mane to kind of be the creator. It's not his natural game, even though obviously he can create, but he, for me, is the one that just scares opponents right now, and you don't want to move him out of position. It would have to be somebody else who's maybe not really
Salah in the 10?
Well, here's what I was going to say. The way how football is at the moment, the way how things are, it will be him. It'll be him. But I don't think we should do that as things stand. I'm only saying if we're chasing the game and there's 5 minutes left and you just got to do something crazy, that's something that maybe we should look into personally. But yeah, all right then. So
if it's not Bobby who starts in the 10, I'd go Minamino.
We shouldn't do the 10. Oh, Minamino. Whoa. Here's the thing, Cal. Before we get into the front three, do you think Minamino will make the squad?
Based on what's happening, no.
Because I can't remember people. How many people are you allowed to name on the bench? Is it still how? But no, you only get 3 subs. I can't remember how many you name, but you only get 3 subs.
5.
This ain't time.
5.
Yeah. What's that? You get 5 subs.
Yeah.
So if you get 5, but then I'm in a minute still ain't making it, bro. Just like Ox, I don't know what's happened. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if Minamino actually makes the squad. I genuinely don't know.
I don't mean to go back because we just moved forward, but let's just rein it back a bit because a thought just come into my head. I don't really care how out of rhythm he is. If Naby doesn't make it, it has to be Ox. I literally just thought about it. Okay. It has to be. Let's keep it a buck. It has to be Ox. I know he's got no rhythm. I know he hasn't played for ages. It has to be Ox. If Naby don't make it, it has to be Ox. We can't be talking about this and that and playing Bobby here, playing Mane, put Taki in. It has to be Ox, man. Come on. It has to be. We've just got to be sensible. You've got to put a player there who actually plays there.
All right, let me just say this before we move on to the front three. I'm not saying what you're saying is crazy. What it is, though, and I think a lot of people probably agree, is that because he hasn't played, literally hasn't played. We're not talking cameos where it's like, oh, he's only had like 5 minutes. Bro, the man hasn't even put on a tracksuit. Like he's actually in his own clothes.
But he's probably only played about 90 minutes less than Curtis.
But bro, at least
let's keep it a buck. The other day was the first time I've seen Curtis for time, bro.
But at least Curtis played. Ox hasn't played, bro. Like he hasn't touched the ground, the turf.
Elliot? What are we saying for Elliot?
Nah, that's even worse, Cal. He's played even less than both of them.
Them man, they haven't played, bro.
In 2022, Ox has played the most football. Out of the three, we're talking about Jones, Elliot. No, he has, man. Yeah, because in January, he was like brilliant for us.
I can't lie.
And you know what? It's Ox's swan song.
Bro,
he might be up for it.
He might be, but I just think
we can't disrespect the fact that Ox was brilliant in January while he was stepping his up. I think it's got to be Ox. I actually think it's a really stupid decision from Klopp if Naby and Flacco ain't playing and he doesn't play Ox.
The thing is, I want to be respectful to Ox, and I will always keep it respectful because I actually like the guy. Like, it's not like he's it's just that I'm only going off as well, like what Klopp has seen. What Klopp has seen is that for whatever reason, whether his mind isn't there or whatever, it's just not for him. He's just not on it. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of those where, as much as we would like him, maybe even to at least being on the bench, I don't think realistically it's going to happen, bro. And the same thing with Minamino, you know, I can't ever lie to you. I think those are the two players that could potentially miss out altogether. And it is harsh because they're still Liverpool players. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether they're in form or out of form, they're still Liverpool players. And do you know what I mean? And we support them no matter what. So.
I just don't understand. I know obviously he's completely fallen out of favour, but I just don't see how you can have a midfielder that doesn't play.
Well, I don't know, bro.
If you're down on the bare bones, like I don't know, that would feel really weird to me personally.
You see that time when Ox was like mouthing off like underneath his breath kind of thing where he was mad. He was like, "How they ever played?" I have a funny feeling they might have had a meeting, bro, or something. And I don't know, man. Something just says to me that if you're not even on the match day squad, bro, and you're not injured, and we see you on inside training. And they're making you realize that he's on inside training, bro. He's there, bro.
I hear that.
It's peak. So, but yeah, all right then, Drift. Let's move on to the.
Let's set up these super chats before we move on, bro. Let's set up these supers.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna do the supers after the front three, because we can't just stop there. We got to do the front three, and then we'll do that. We'll do that. Don't worry, we'll do that. All right then. So, front three. In fact, you know what? Let's make it a bit spicy. Drift, are you picking for the right-hand side first? We're not going to do three. We're not just going to do a three. Who you picking for the right?
Salah.
Cal?
It's got to be. There's no other options.
You men are making it a bit too easy. All right, cool.
Did you say there's no other option, Cal?
Yeah.
We got Taki, bro.
Okay.
Man's trying to throw you in there with the tacky walls and that, you know.
I'm not biting on no tacky stuff. I know.
I mean, after the Villa game, it showed that he will play Diaz there.
But we didn't get the best out of Diaz there, though.
No, we didn't. We didn't. But that's the second time he's played Diaz on the right now, so he will do it.
I know, but he needs to damn realize it don't freaking work. He needs to realize that. All right, then. Let's make this easy then. Left side.
Diaz.
It is what it is, and we already know this. And through the middle, there's only one in it.
I need to find out if he's got a middle name.
Sorry, who? Sorry, who?
Sadio. I need to find out if he's got a middle name.
T'Challa. That's his middle name.
Yeah,
T'Challa, you know. Nah, do you know what? I think that front three puts itself. I fully agree with you guys. Jota obviously didn't, Jota had a good game, but I think Jota does miss out. Divock Origi as well. He'll be on the bench as well. Origi will be on the bench. I'm
not gonna lie. I'm a sick blackjack player still.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that still. We gotta have a little blackjack.
We have to chop that one up still.
We do.
Yeah,
all right then, cool. Let's all right then. Before we get on to the super chats, just quickly as well. Who would have? I know it's hard to predict right now because you don't know how the game's gonna go. But which forward, if we were, let me give you a scenario: 10 minutes of the game left, you've got one forward out of Taki, let's say makes it, Divock, and Jota, and Firmino. Who you bringing on and why?
Ali
What's
just
the-
said that his nickname is LDO. What does LDO mean, bro? Let me know. Because that
What's the
to know.
scenario, Matt?
The scenario is 10 minutes left. 1-0 down. Klopp's made all of his substitutions bar one, and he's going to bring on a striker or a forward. Which forward are you bringing on out of Firmino, Origi, Jota? In fact, I'll do those three because I know Take ain't going to make it. No disrespect. I just don't think he's going to make it. So Firmino, Jota, and Divock. Who are you bringing on?
Origi by LB Jota.
He will bring on. No, I actually think he would bring on Bobby. But
I think he would bring on Bobby.
Klopp would bring on Lallana before he brings on Origi, bro.
Man, last Adam, you know, it's actually mad still.
no, but I think if
Adam
Bobby's
still.
fully fit, it would be Bobby. And I'm not even saying that's a bad thing because Bobby off the bench is brilliant. But because he's obviously been injured, it would have to be Origi. I think, you know, the only thing that makes me smile about the Origi situation with him going is before he left, his parting gift was just the rest of the fan base kind of coming to the realization on just how good he is at being like clutch and impactful and helping. Do you know what I mean?
Man
like
brought on Keita before he brought on Origi when we were chasing the goal against Tottenham.
that was but I think, bruv, like fool me once, shame on me, innit? Like surely he's not going to do it again. Surely. He must have seen a backlash. Apparently, he watches Kop-Ish, and we all told him, Klopp, we love you, bro. But what the hell was that?
Drift, I'd be willing to put good money down that Origi don't touch this pitch, bro.
But
You say that, but he did bring him on in the Carling final.
Yeah, that was it.
Look, let's just hope that we don't. Let's just hope we're 2-0 up and we don't even need to worry about this scenario.
No, I hear that.
But it would be Bobby, Matt. It would be Bobby. He'd bring Bobby on. But obviously, me and Cal are both in agreement that it should be Origi. Yeah,
I agree with it should be Origi. Even in one of the other games the other day, and I was like, yeah, Origi should have stepped onto that pitch, man. Like, if you need a goal and it's a final, you just know that this brother's gonna deliver. It is what it is.
I've lost sleep over that decision, you know.
But the one where he didn't bring on Origi and he
I'm
brought
not
on
even
Naby.
joking. I've actually lost sleep over that decision. When did we play them? Was it Sunday? Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
I was lying in bed and I was thinking, let me try and get a nap before, obviously, UFC. But I was just lying there and like, Iron was like, "You're not gonna nap," and I was just like, "Nah, I got stuff on my mind." Oh, she was all like, "Have I done something?" I was like, "No, baby, it's not you." I just
He
got
brought a nappy, babe.
I know. That's to be out. I know.
He brought a nappy.
Right. Brought a nappy, you know. Man.
Oh, I've lost sleep over that, bro.
Hopefully Klopp has as well, because if he ever gets in a situation like that on Saturday or potentially in the Champions League final, he's got to make the right decisions. And no jokes aside, guys, substitutions are so important in football. They're so underrated at times as well. And substitutions, bro, if he doesn't make that right substitution, it could actually really come back to bite us.
Gags,
bro.
Dave says, Carl, Matt, and Drifty, I'm flying in from Italy for the game on Saturday and flying into Paris for the finals. Also, you'll never walk alone. Oi, big up, bro.
Who wants to disrespect our foreign fans now?
Innit?
Who wants to do it? Big up
doing
yourself,
the most,
David,
bro. Trust me. Doing the absolute most. Big up, bro. Big up. All right, then, cool. Let's read out some of the supers before we get into prediction time. All right, so Mr. Dayasat Drifty says tiredness can't be an excuse. It's all on Klopp. Would you guys agree with that?
A bit harsh to say it's all on Klopp. I think tiredness can be an issue, bro, and I'll tell you why. Nobody's ever done this before. Played every single game that's available. This is a lot. This is a lot, regardless of whether you've got a squad or not. This is a lot of football. It is a lot of football. Is it 55 games?
What, this season?
Yeah.
I think so.
Is it 55 in total?
I think it's about 63, guys.
Is it 63?
Seriously?
I can't even remember.
Is that how many it is?
Yeah, 35 in the Prem. Sorry, 38 in the Prem.
38 Prem. And then how many in the Champions League? In fact,
I think it's 11 in the Champions League if you make the final, is it not?
So, no, it's more. It's 6 in the group stage, 2 in the second round, 2 in
Then
the
2 in the
quarters.
quarters, 2 in the
So that's 10.
semis.
2 in
I
the
said
semis,
13
12,
if you make the
13.
final. Then.
So that's up to 52.
Mm.
No, 51. Sorry.
Then you got to think about our Carling Cup run. I don't even know.
Oh,
Oh shit, Cal, you're right. It's into the 60s, bro. For real.
Then FA Cup run, yeah, bro. It's kind of mad still.
Remember, bro, yesterday we speaking of Diaz has played more games than days, bro.
It's mad. It's actually mad. The man must be so tired, bro. Man's moving like Julius from Everybody Hates Chris. Man's got 2 jobs out here.
Bro.
Man played for Porto and Liverpool, bro, in the same season.
Joe saying 66 games in total. Is it 66 games?
I don't think it's 60. Hold on. So it's 51 with the Champions League. Carabao was Norwich, Preston, Leicester, Arsenal, Chelsea. So that brings us up to 57. And then FA Cup's another 6, I believe. Third round, 4th, 5th.
So 63. Is it 63 then? Yeah?
Yeah, 63.
63 games. So at the moment, we're about to play the 59th or the 60th game. Yeah, this is about to be the 60th game. Guys, it's not an excuse. Tiredness is real. It's not an excuse. It's just real.
What I will say, though, and obviously something we'll chop up at the end of the season, there have been times where Klopp could have rested certain man and he didn't.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, Cal, we all know about. Yeah, but that's why we got all that moolah for sure many, right?
Well, noble for me, but yeah, if you know.
That's where all that sure money come from.
Isn't it? Man like Mark Noble and that. We move. Thibodeau says
big up Neto tonight as well, by the way. Big up Neto.
Yeah,
tonight.
he got an assist actually. I think he got an assist still. Thibodeau says
don't big up none of them Wolves, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. We were hoping for Logan, but we got the brother that ramps with Little Red Riding Hood tonight still. So...
Yeah, bro.
It was a mad
tonight they were Wolverhampton pussy holes, bro. What are we talking about?
It was a massacre. I can't lie. KDB killed our title hopes with his own quad tonight. Wow. Truly deflated. Tired of being the best challenger. I just want the title. Bring on the treble. Man said tired of being the best challenger, you know?
No, he's got a point though. We've been second 3 times to these lot, and yeah, it's getting a bit tiresome.
Obviously, it's frustrating. Everyone knows frustrating. That's why everyone will be devastated if it don't happen, innit?
We tried to keep the integrity of the league up, but unless someone steps in to stop some cheating, they're just going to keep robbing banks and getting away with it, brother. It is what it is.
Pep says it's not cheating. Pep says it's fine.
Yeah, fuck Pep.
Shaq says, big up, lads. Klopp, probable selection. Ali, Robbo, VBD, Kanate, Trent, Henderson, Thiago, Keita, Diaz, Mane, Salah, subs in Gomez, Jota, Bobby, Simi, and Millie. I agree with that.
I'm proud of you right now. Bro.
Actually, well, I don't know. Matt might start.
I told you, I only talk about Pep like that when I'm having an unbiased conversation. Right now, fuck him and fuck all of them Man City pricks, man.
Bro, you need to keep that same energy because that was some of the energy bro. This energy just come out of nowhere, bro.
This is what I wanted, bro.
No, this energy, I've been feeling this energy since we drew with Man City, if I'm being honest. I'm just letting it out now.
Bro? I needed to hear it out loud, bro. Man, just picking up the pillow at night and going to sleep on the couch. Now have an argument, bro. Get off your chest, man.
Yeah, do you know what? UC's actually right. The Haaland deal's what's really brought out of me, you know.
I know it's rattled you.
No, it hasn't rattled me, but I just don't understand that you can rob a bank and buy a Ferrari when the feds are watching. I just don't understand it.
You know why? Because they rob banks regular.
I don't understand it
right now. Yeah. Yeah. This is better. That's what I needed, bro.
I don't understand it.
And I said you turn heel, bro.
And they're all in on it. How much money did Barcelona just give them for Ferran Torres with their broadcast? They're all in on it. I'm sick of it. They're all in on it, bro.
You know Ferran Torres money. You know that Ferran Torres deal actually paid for the Haaland deal.
Yeah, I'm sick of it, bro. And apparently now, all of a sudden, Haaland's only 51 million.
Yeah, I know. The clause.
All that talk we heard before, and now he's only 51 million. And then you have to ask yourself, if he's only 51 million, where the fuck is everyone else?
Because apparently the package is worth over 230.
He got a £25 million signing on deal.
Just for signing on a dotted line. Man got 25 mil.
Yeah.
He got what we paid for Thiago. You have to put it in his pocket.
For real. That's crazy. Sultan says, what's the City game? Man, the difference between us and them, that when they score 5-6 goals, they will go for goal difference. Will be a problem now, but we move.
Like I said, drop me out of the title talk. It's done.
All right.
I want to hear you say the other phrase, what you said earlier, though.
Oh, fuck Man City.
I'm so happy, man.
They can suck a mandingo, bro. Can't stand it.
Whoa.
What?
Trust me. Chris LFC 92 says, hope the lads play angry and not scared. Just win. You damn right, bro. You damn right. Samax Legend says, City and Chavsky score way more from midfield. LFC next to nothing from midfield. Can't rely on the front three for all goals. FSG Klopp must fix this or else same next season.
I don't know if that's actually correct, you know, Sam.
Flacco's got like a few goals, isn't he? But I know some maybe in penalties.
Thiago's got a couple.
Naby's got a couple. It's just not a lot. I think what it is, maybe you know what it is? In our minds, the other teams maybe have players that will score 5 to 6, where we normally get 3 to 4.
Even Man City, apart from, I'd say it's mainly Rodri and De Bruyne.
Here's what it is, guys. I think we do have midfielders who chip in with goals, which is a fact. I think Naby might have 3 or 4. Henderson's got 3 or 4. Flacco's got 6 or 7. But I think what Sam says that's kind of true is our midfielders kind of score goals that are a little bit anomaly like that. Oh, raw, heavy. He scored today. We don't actually have a consistent threat for midfield. So I agree with him on that. Throughout every game, City actually have a consistent threat from midfield. Whereas our midfielders do score some goals, but we got to be real, they're not actually consistent threats. Flacco having the goals he's got is an anomaly. It's weird. No one can even explain it, if we're being honest.
Yeah, no, Flacco's played very well.
Do you know what I mean? And I think Naby and Hendo have got maybe 3 or 4 goals each this season. So they're not threatening. Bernardo Silva and De Bruyne are actually a goal threat every single game. Like even if they don't score, you go into that game knowing there's a possibility that they will score a goal.
KDB is up to about 15 or 16 goals just after one game. Bro.
You know what? Good point from Yafu as well. And Rodri still chips in with his 5 or 6 goals as well himself.
He does. Rodri, I think Rodri's got 6. I think Rodri got 6. T_G Rock says, sorry to sound spoiled, but feeling so deflated. I can understand that, bro. I think a lot of people are deflated after the performance from City. Musa says, right now, all these haters are staying quiet because of the finals. We need to win these finals to keep them waiting. Keep them waiting because they're eager to pounce. Nah, facts.
No, but you know what, though, bro? Fuck them. Don't concern yourself with it.
But I know what he means, though. He means if we
other than Man City fans, and there's only about 4 of them, there ain't no one who can talk shit to us. So tell them to fuck themselves.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Carl. You're making this too easy for me. I'm not won over yet. I wanted that energy before, blood. You know what I mean? Aaron Loftus says, "Bring it on, bring it on." We will bring it up,
Aaron. By the way,
Monkey King. What happened to Jurgen Matt with the tactics? Do you know what, guys? I do apologize. I did get in kind of late. I can't even front, and I didn't get next season. I'll be more on the ball with that. And in fact, you know, I will say, at least for the and I do apologize again, at least for the Champions League final, we'll do that. We'll do the Matics for the Champions League final. So apologies, I do that for Saturday's game. Bobby Daddy says, Callum, I've become a father. Drop the beat. I'm gassed.
Hey, big up yourself, man. Big up,
bro. Let me drop the beat, man.
You ain't gonna get us.
Oh, wrong one, mate. Wrong one. Oops, sorry, mate. I was going to give you the birthday
beat. You still dropped the wrong one, bro.
I was going to give him both beats, bro. Don't people hear both beats? Allow me, please. I see what you mean now.
The wrong one.
I see what you mean now. I'm supposed to drop that beat. I'm supposed to drop those graphics in it. Hey, bro. This is what happens when you get no sleep, bro.
Hey, Matt's had a long day, allow him.
That
allow
was
him.
the longest day.
You see, when I saw the countdown, I was thinking, "Right, has Matt got something
Bro.
new, man?" Like,
Bro, when I say man is tired, this is me. I'm like, I just saw it and I was like, oh, it's this one. Then when I was playing it, I was like, wait a minute, these are the birthday graphics. What's going on here? Right now, but big at yourself though, Bobby Dazza. No, if you're big at yourself, man, for becoming a father.
Congratulations,
Certain
big
people
up, bro.
saying countdown to no sleep.
Hey,
countdown is here, bro. The baby.
It's
Get the eye
already
cream
here,
ready
bro.
from now.
It's already here. I'm back the rest. AM says, to be fair, Klopp, he has improved his substitutions this season. Do you not agree with that?
On the whole, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Plain Enthusiast says, Matt, Taki, Defense League on you now, bruv. Asen. I don't know why he's trying to do that to me, bruv. But you know, I'm just saying, innit? I just don't think he's gonna be.
Sorry. This tickled me still.
me and my wife went 20 minutes without arguing, you know, drop the beat. Oi. You lot aren't serious. 1975 Drama says it will still be Klopp needs to rotate better. It will still be Klopp needs to rotate better. Yeah. Do you know what, Jam?
It was that period after AFCON that did it for me, you know.
Yeah,
that
for
period
real.
after AFCON when man just drew straight for Mane and Salah again, like Salah hadn't played
them every game.
No, but guys, here's the thing. Yeah, if we're gonna be fair to the Kaiser. Other than the Naby substitution, he's kind of been spot on for a while. He's been making good substitutions every game. That Naby one is like, it just sticks in the mind because it was such a weird decision.
But that's still lately, though.
I gotta stop you, Drew. Remember when we were beating Benfica at home? And then he brought on Thiago, Salah.
He brought on all the man.
Yeah, he did.
We were sitting there thinking, no.
Man actually turned heel for a second. I thought he was going to put on an NWO t-shirt as well.
Yeah, he did.
I can't even lie.
He did.
I love Klopp though, man.
No, of course. Yafu says, Salah doing too much with the media, given his form. Yeah, I don't know if you've not seen it. Salah sort of came out today and said, if you look at all the right wingers in world football, basically, I'm the best. And not
he's got to stop this Theo Walcott bullshit, man. Salah, get back into the hyperbolic.
I won't go as far as say Theo Walcott.
I mean, he's not wrong though, is he, guys?
No, but what I'm saying is, like, you know, Theo Walcott was like a media whore. Do you remember? Like, he just loved talking to people and doing interviews. Salah's got to get off of that Theo Walcott thing, man.
Yeah, I think
Me personally, I don't actually like my players doing interviews. Like, I call me old-fashioned, but you know when there's a big game coming up in the weekend and they like sit down with someone for like half hour.
Well, some of them, the club basically they're contracted to. The club would obviously like pick who they want to put forward. Because, bruv, it's not like Liverpool go, well, there's a final, so every man just start doing your worst PR, bro. They're actually like obliged to. They have to do.
Yeah, but that's when we got to start. That's when we got to do what PSG did. I don't know if you lot saw the advert I sent in the room. Every single person in that advert plays no fucking minutes for PSG. It was hilarious. I saw Draxler. I saw Wijnaldum. I saw Ramos. It was all the sidemen. All the sidemen. So we got to start doing some interviews and all that. Throw Taki and Ox and all them man in there, bro. Loud talking to the big boys. Them man, they should just be concentrating on football, brother. I don't like all that.
Yeah, so Bobby Dazzler asked who's worse at nights out, Bobby and Stevie. I'll put it this way: Bobby's like Mane, Stevie's like Salah. One's more consistent, the other one's more clutch. Depends on the night, big man.
For real, it depends on the week, blood. Like, you know, them ones there, man. It's actually mad.
You know how it goes, Bobby. Depends on the night.
The thing set already. Like, every time I think, okay, like this is it now. Well, it's always one of them, innit? They just pick whoever it is. They just decide, innit? They probably have a little team talk before they go to bed, bro.
Bro, imagine, bro. I'm gonna share a video of you lot in the group later, bro. I saw Stevie was back in my apple juice in bed, you man.
Wow.
from the box.
You know what? I'm proud of him. I told him to do it and he did it. That's cool still.
Bro, I couldn't believe it, bro.
And that means he's hella relaxed, which means he might do it again still because he's relaxed, bro.
Couldn't believe it, bro. All I heard was I had to go put that down before your dad gets back in there. Like,
you know when the house is quiet and you can just hear go, go, go.
That's in a low gulch. It's actually mad. Maths. Yo, did you see the young boy stab a woman in the ends? Crazy. I'm due to move from the ends, man.
I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the most disturbing.
I haven't seen it. I saw it come up on my thing on my timeline, and I read it. I just didn't want to watch it. You know,
absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
It's one of the hardest things I've watched.
Seriously,
bruv.
Absolutely disgusting.
Bruv, that could have been any of our mums, you know. On a real, bruv. That could have been any of our mums.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to watch it, bruv. I can't lie. Like, yeah, I think I just would have just upset my spirit today, bruv. I can't lie.
Yeah, no, it would have, bruv. It would have. It never set right with me at all.
Right. Cutback Merchant says, did I hear Drifty say F Pep, quad incoming? God is here. West Ham and Stevie coming in for God's work. What are you saying, Drift?
Yeah, definitely fuck Pep, but I don't know about God's plan. We'll see, innit?
But the fact he's saying it is better, though. It's better.
It is. It's about time, though. Been giving that bald-headed idiot.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw De Bruyne today. I don't know what my face looked like, but it must have looked disgusted. I just looked. Fuck you, man.
You see when he packed in the third goal, bro?
I stopped watching at that point.
Oh yeah.
I switched off the TV and just slapped the remote. City, bro.
I'm not, but this is what I did. I was watching the Chelsea game. I saw Leeds deliberately trying to get themselves relegated.
Everton are gonna survive now as well, bro.
Yeah, bro. No, but then I put the Man City game on. I saw them go 2-1 up, so I switched over to the Everton game, and then I just watched Everton struggle against Watford for the rest of the evening. That was literally it. Like, and then I just saw the score updates coming in. I was like, fuck them, lot, man. Once Man City went 2-1 up, I stopped watching, man.
Crazy, man, crazy. Omar says, I'm with Drift now. Rest everyone. Injury news. Cal, I don't know if you heard, but Drift said he would just rest everyone for the Premier League game. Would you do that? I said, because obviously Man City played before. If Man City win their game, that's when you can rest their players, because then, you know, it's all like there's not even a 1% or a 0.5% or a 0.1. It's just
oh my god, did I miss the Coppa Italia final? Oh, pissed. I would have watched that.
Was that on today?
I didn't even know. I would have definitely watched that. I didn't even realize that was on, you know.
But yeah, for the Premier League game before the Real Madrid game, would you rest everyone?
Well, we've got 2 Prem games left, innit? So we're playing Saturday, midweek, and then next Sunday.
Yeah, no, but what Drew's saying is, you see, like maybe for the last Prem game, he was saying he would rest all the players that he.
No, Southampton and Wolves means nothing, so I just give squad players a chance to get a bit.
Instead of let all the kiddies play the last 2 games.
No, there's the Southampton one. I wouldn't. If we're going into the last game of the season and Man City are 3 points ahead with like 9 goal difference, then yeah, I'd go with squad players.
That's what I said. Yeah, unless he's practically done. Like. Yeah. There's not even a debate here because it's actually factual.
There's no way we're beating Wolves by
no.
And here's the thing: after what Man City did to them tonight, Wolves are coming and parking a couple of buses when they come to Anfield now.
No,
is everyone still thinking about the league? I respect that still.
You know my team, Drift.
Bruv, as I said, until it's actually done and dusted, you have to knock man out, bruv. One of them ones there. Mr. Darset Drifty says, next season, Bar Ali, VVD, everyone needs to have their games game time managed, and certain man don't like it, they can do one. I'm freaking tired of this crap.
I agree.
Game time management for certain players.
For Virgil.
Yeah.
Even for Ali as well.
That's how you run man into the ground and they'll just have nothing left.
We were playing dead rubber games in the Champions League with Kelleher on the bench.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of mad still. Sultan says, where the F is the Salah hate coming from? Wasn't people saying he's the best in the world, and now they're saying he's finished for F's sake?
Agendas.
I beg you, people aren't starting to say that.
Bro, you know what people are gonna say, bro.
Are people really doing that?
Bro, you know some people will say madness already. I've seen the maddest stuff. I just don't say nothing. Streets Approved Tem says, guys, shouldn't Salah be doing what KDB is doing for F's sake?
He has.
He's been doing it pretty much for what, 85% of the season.
The only thing I will say is, I mean, going over the top, like saying he's done it, that's ridiculous. But what I will say is, for a player who was playing so exceptionally well up until January, I am a little bit disappointed that the disappointment of the AFCON seems to have affected him even more than I think we were even worried it would. Because to get the assists he's got has been brilliant. He's got some wonderful assists since he's come back, don't get me wrong. But I can't lie, he's dramatically fallen off in terms of in front of goal. And it is a little bit disappointing. It is. If you look at his form before AFCON and after AFCON, it's so polarizing. It's actually quite scary. So I am a little bit disappointed. I can't lie. I am a little bit disappointed. But he's human, innit? So I'm not going to berate him for it or anything.
So big up to Black Rottweiler. We ain't seen you for a minute as well.
Yeah, for real.
KDB was rested a lot at the beginning of the season, you know.
He did get rest. He
even got rested the other day, didn't he?
Yeah. But again, we've spoken about this before, I think, previously. Obviously, I think Klopp has gotten better. But if there's one thing you can say that like really sort of sticks out regarding Pep and Jurgen is that, and maybe it's because, again, maybe it's the quality of player that he has. If you look at the rotation, I just find that Pep likes to rotate a lot more than Jurgen. Like Jurgen normally has a set squad and will make those 1 or 2 changes, whereas sometimes Pep on a regular level, you'll just see Sterling don't play for 3 weeks. Like, he don't start. Bruv, the other day in my fantasy, I put Foden there. Foden started tonight, but didn't start one of their last games. Then you have a Mahrez, bro. Mahrez has been one of their best players this season. I think he's their top goal scorer. But Mahrez didn't. I don't think Mahrez played today.
Kevin now. Kevin's their top now.
Oh, it's Kevin now.
Didn't Kevin get a hat trick in the last game as well?
No, I swear Mahrez has got most in all competitions.
Yeah, I think Mahrez is their top goal scorer.
Mahrez got like 24,
yeah.
25.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
20.
Kevin ain't far behind him now, Matt, though, I swear.
Kevin's got 7 goals in the last 2 games, if I'm not
well,
I think so, yeah. I'm so angry I made Saka my triple captain. I'm so angry.
Bro, I give out in fantasy. I can't lie. This is the hardest part where you just don't know.
I should have made it Kevin. Yeah, but I only have 3 games left, so I had to play it. So I played it this week. I should have made it Kevin, but I went with Saka because I think Arsenal are going to do Tottenham in the North London derby. So I went with Saka, but I should have went with Kevin, man. I'm so pissed off. So
crazy.
But, do you know what? I know, obviously, I don't want to go on a tangent, but the Salah, the contract thing is a little bit worrying.
That's not helped, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the Salah situation with the contract. And the other thing that I completely hope I'm wrong with, has a new kid on the block rattled Salah a little bit?
Diaz.
Yeah, I'm hoping not, but...
Are you thinking about a video where you just stop passing to man?
Not even just that. That video was bad, Cal. Do you see that? That was bad, man. That was bad.
You know
but I think that's the narrative people are trying to spin. I was going to
say, bruv, you could make that video for Mane doing that. You could make that video for Jota doing that. Like, they all 3 of them do that.
Yeah, but no, it wasn't even that. I'm just thinking...
Whereas Bobby's the opposite. Bobby will be on the goal line, no goalkeeper to beat him. He'll turn around and look for next man to tap it in. Like,
I'm just thinking, Salah's been so used to being the guy that we love. Diaz has come in and stole his spotlight a little bit. I know he's the new toy. He's like the Buzz Lightyear, innit? But Salah's moving a bit like Woody right now.
Big up Toy Story, by the way.
I hope I'm wrong. But I'm not gonna lie. If you look at this situation, he came back from AFCON and this brother was just here, and this brother's just been lighting it up and performing exceptionally well. And I really hope Salah ain't on the Woody thing, just over there looking at Buzz Lightyear. And we know how that story ended, so it should be all good. But right now, we're like at the beginning of Toy Story 1, innit? like I hope I'm wrong, but like I'm just saying, like, could he be a little bit annoyed that there's another guy taking his shine? I don't know, but Yeah, we've got to address the hole in front of goal. Everywhere else, Mo's been good, but in front of goal, the man's got pillows for feet. He looks like he's tired. I'm just a little bit worried, man. I'm a little bit worried about Mo. I can't front.
No, I hear that. Let's just hope that he puts it right, brother, on the weekend. Like that's all we can hope for is that he finds that form and he does score and he takes that form to Paris where we're playing Real Madrid. So let's see what happens. All right, guys. Before we go, we got to do you know what this is? This prediction time. So Drift, I'll start with you. Score prediction, bro. Lafala Diaz is a buzz when he started Spanish.
Shout out Toy Story 3, big.
No, it's mad. It's actually mad. It's actually mad still.
You know, the Demo said this last time. The Demo's coming in kind of harsh still. Man said pillow feet when he's shooting, but cement feet when he's controlling. That's harsh.
It's true at the moment, though. It's true.
That's harsh. I remember last week Demo said bricks for pass, and I was like, "Raw, Demo's coming in hot, boy." Demo's all right. Taki will get some game time, big man. He'll get some game time.
I don't want that Demo with a Taki thing. He's serious about Taki, you know. Demo, I'm not even involved. I'm not involved.
But I know how Demo feels because he's losing Nat and Taki. I'm losing Origi. I know his pain. I feel it.
We're all losing Nat, by the way.
Yeah, but I think Demo's really losing that more than everyone.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Nat hurts me, bro.
Did you see him in the change room after they got thingy when there was someone getting interviewed and he just come and stood next to him like a G? And it's like, see this man there? And I just thought we shouldn't even be getting rid of this, brother, if I'm being completely honest. I'm saying Joey G permanent right back cover and we just keep Nat. That's what I would do.
Nat Phillips can't be backup dancer for his whole life. Man's got to actually do his own thing in it. You know, them ones there. He's got to do his own thing. We can't stop man from striving.
You can be a whaler and still be a legend, you know.
I hear that, but
I'm just saying. It don't matter how far Lionel Richie got, the Commodores are still G's. I'm just saying, bro. It ain't a bad thing, bro.
Let me ask you this.
Can you name
We're holding man back, though. We're holding man back, bro.
Can you name one of the other Commodores?
We move. All right, then score prediction time.
Said I'm easy.
Innit? Drift, what you said about score, though?
On the night shift. I'm nervous, boys. I can't lie, I'm nervous.
We need a prediction, bruv.
I might have to go back to the old drift.
Do the old thing again, bruv. Do you know when you done that? You see when you done that, yeah? When you used to do that. We weren't winning the amount of games that we're winning now, you know. I can't even front.
It's real, bro.
Think about it.
2-1 Liverpool.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about. Cal, what are you saying?
3-1 Liverpool. Hold on, is Rudiger out or is he available?
Nah, he's playing.
Kovacic is out though, isn't it?
Nah, it's just a bruise, bro.
I think he will be out. I don't think Kovacic. I think
3-1 Liverpool.
No. Cover's all right, man. Someone in the comments earlier on said that in the interview afterwards, Tuchel said that it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
If Kovacic plays, then I'm going 2-1. If he doesn't play, I'm going 3-1.
I'm going 2-1 regardless. I think we'll just edge it. It's a final. It's always a tough game against Chelsea. Players will be nervous. Some players will be overzealous. It will get a bit mad.
Cover and Kante out.
I don't, bruv.
Chelsea are playing mind games, Cal. They're playing mind games. It's not true.
You think they're resting the alien for no reason?
What are you saying? It's Saul and Jorginho in midfield, yeah?
They're playing mind game. No, it'll be Ruben left butt cheek, but they're just playing games.
Bruv, every time
I'm telling you, they're just playing games.
Have you guys not noticed the trend? Even Lewis will tell us this. For the last 3 games, Kante wasn't supposed to start against Liverpool. Guess who decides to turn up? Yes. Kante is started. It is a final.
With an Angelom shot, and he gets man of the match during the game normally as well.
Listen,
it's all mind games. I'm telling you, they're all going to be fit.
Said he's out. I don't even believe that.
Chilwell's the only player not fit. Trust me.
Till I see that team sheet. In fact, I'll go one deeper. I don't even care if it's not the team sheet, as long as I don't see him on the bench.
I wouldn't be surprised if I saw Chilwell on the bench for the game, bro.
bruv. It's that mad, isn't it? It's that crazy. It's that crazy. So, boy, all I can say is, guys, listen, we roll on to Saturday. We have to do this. We need this trophy. We really do. Like, listen, one thing I will say though, regardless of what happens on Saturday, we've got to be proud of our team. We have to be. Like, they've done so. If we think about the start of the season of how we started and our ambitions on what we actually wanted from the season, nobody would have predicted that we would be on a tear and on a run that we are now. It might not all end, you know, we might not get the ending that we want in terms of all the trophies, but if we get 2 or 3, I can't lie to you, that is a legendary season. That, like, all jokes aside, that's legendary, bro.
Bro, if I'm being completely honest, the FA Cup is important to not make the season a failure. Because if we win the FA Cup and the League Cup and we don't win anything else, I will still consider the season successful, even though I'll be disappointed.
But what's if we win the Champions League and win the Carling
Cup? We win the
Champions
Champions League, then it's legendary. But what I'm saying is, if we don't win the Champions League, but we win the FA Cup and the League Cup, I'll be hella disappointed. But it's still a good season. You can't win 2 trophies and call it a bad
that's
season.
only because you'll be looking at it as what it could have been.
What it could have been.
Close.
What it could have been.
In that regard,
yeah.
But I'm gonna be real. We just got to win. We just got to win these trophies. We just have to. Like, we need to end the season on a high, man. We really do. We deserve it, man. We've gone from VVD having an ACL in his comeback season. We've had Mane making a comeback when everyone thought he was dead. We've had people saying Salah's a 1-season wonder after his 57th season. We've had people talk about how Ibrahim Konate is injury prone and Rafael Varane is better. We've had people say, Trent is not that great, rare tear, he gets exposed. Trent's not all that worldly, and Trent's put on another clinic this season. People have tried to question Thiago and try and compare him to Thomas Partey. Can you believe it? People have tried to question Fabinho and say, he's overhyped. And people try to say Luis Diaz, what is he, just a speed merchant? There's so many things that we could talk about this season. I'm not having that. Our players have done extremely well. And regardless what happens over the next couple of weeks, we have to be proud, and we're still going to fly that flag. Same way. I don't care what no one says. But that's just me.
By the way, shout out Nat. Couple man just showed me he's behind enemy lines right now. Big up your damn self. Big up your damn self.
Maybe that supers before we head off. Mr. Dasset Gifty says 55% starters, 45% bent players for all comps. Okay, so that's apparently what Klopp has done this season, I'm guessing.
I think that's what he wants.
Oh, that's what he wants. Okay. Man say, yard man cow, you know. Now that do-rag on cow is actually a killer, you know. Man said, drop the beat for Simicast making out the basement. Should we drop the beat for Simicast making out the basement? Yeah, we probably should.
Big up.
I think I played the right one this time.
Yeah, big up for playing the right one.
I'm not gonna lie, I had the twitch in my eye, and for 1 second, I was like, which one is it, man? Musa. He says these City players need to be drug tested, man. They're moving mad. Do you know what? I don't want to say too much, but if you've watched football from the 90s and even maybe the 80s, Nandrolone is a powerful thing. That's all I will say. It's a powerful thing.
Just throw it out there.
Just point it out there. 1975 Jamrock says, per Dominic King, Klopp stopped the negotiation with Draxler in 17 when the first thing he asked about was how much in wages would he get in England. I read that as well, Jamrock, as well. Still, Klopp went ramping them days, you know. Remember, I'm not trying to say he would definitely do the same thing now. He probably still would, but I think he might be a little bit, ever so slightly, a bit more understanding, only because of the position that we was in back then. Remember, if we got into the Champions League final, if we won the Champions League, we would have got Goats, remember, and we wouldn't have got Mane, from what I remember. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that. Or was it the UEFA? I'm trying to remember, Jeff. Or was it?
No, it was UEFA. Everything happens for a reason, bro.
Brother, if we got Mario,
if we'd have signed Goetz over Sadio Mane, we wouldn't even be sitting here right now.
I was about to say something, and we would have just got absolutely cancelled about. Yeah. Anyway, we move. I'm tired.
Remember and tell me off camera, bro.
Yeah. Cool. But yeah, people, listen. We're going to see you on Saturday, but obviously we'll see you on Thursday. We've got the Prem Panel show tomorrow. That should be at 9:30. Stay tuned for that. I know you got the North London Derby, but that should be still 9:30. Obviously on Friday, we have the
Prem Panel show tomorrow, bro. It may be early. Prem Panel show may be
it might be early.
tomorrow.
So, all right, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah,
obviously, we've got the Kopish calling people on Friday. We've got that each and every time. Watch out for the time just in case for that. Not only last but not least, you got us on Saturday. It's the big event. It's the final of the FA Cup, Chelsea versus Liverpool, Liverpool versus Chelsea. You know what time it is. So, people, before we go, anything you want to say, Drift? And Cal, before we go, bro?
No, I know there was a super that just come in, but nah, man.
What's there? Oh, yeah.
Big up the boys, and we're backing them this Saturday, man.
Indeed. Sultan says, last final was stressful, and I had COVID then, but we won. Hopefully, this time we can do it again. Up the Reds.
Come on.
Maybe move. All right then, people.
Big up everyone, man. It's man. We go into this game, FA Cup. We got to win this, man. We haven't done well in our last 2 FA Cup finals, so let's make this third time lucky, man. Let's get this done.
No, indeed. Listen, people, it's all love. We'll see you again tomorrow, obviously, for the Prem Panel show. And if you don't see us on Thursday, you'll see us on Friday. And if you don't see us on Friday, you'll see us on Saturday. People, it's all love. Have a great evening or have a great morning wherever you are in the world. It's Team Kop-Ish, and we're out, people.
Peace and fuck City.
Do you know what? Before we go, I'm going to play in it. This is what I think about Man City, or this is what I want to say to Pep.
Go suck your mother. I'm ready for 1 hour no ramp with me and see me now flush on the face, pussy. Big up go suck your mama. And that me I tell you, you're pussy. I'm ready for yam up your blood clot.
People, we out. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.